Hello and welcome to 709 Meridian, an audio potty.
There we go.
What was I going to say? An audio commentary podcast.
Podcast.
It is with Steven Seagal movies. We got to come up with next season too. All right. Okay. Hello. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Your train is now boarding.
Tune in Tokyo.
Oh God! We just got to get it started. Oh, it's so bad. Hello and welcome to 709 Meridian, an audio potty. No, fuck, an audio commentary podcast, not an audio commentary codpiece. Hello and welcome to 709 Meridian, an audio commentary podcast. My name's Andrew,
and this is D.
And I have had to re-record this a few times. We are working our way through our Seagalson, and we have reached the penultimate chapter. Initially, we said we weren't going to do Executive Decision, but we have to because we've suffered through way too many bad movies to only have Under Siege 1. So we're going to watch Executive Decision 2. But we're not watching that right now. Right now, we are watching Under Siege 2. Dark Territory, the 1995 sequel to Seagal's crossover hit that put a nail in his coffin.
Right. The big one.
The big one. The big... Though, we'll talk about how it's not exactly a fair nail, though fuck him anyway, but we got a lot of trivia to talk about on this one, folks. Needless to say, it's not going to be like Under Siege where we just sat here and didn't talk about the movie because it was fine. It's not going to be like that at all. So
yeah, because this one is just... Not only is it a dumb movie...
It's a bad, dumb movie.
It's a bad, dumb movie. Like
it's a Fox TV movie. It's a Fox... This is
Fox Night at the Movies.
Yeah, this is Fox Night at the Movies. This is Fox Night at the Movies. Or Warner Brothers Discovery Night at the Movies. So, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. The train departs in 3, 2, 1. Play. Very classy Warner Brothers logo. Speaking of
this
the train,
only should have been on certain movies.
I know.
I don't know why they did the whole line like this.
We're so classy.
Line. Yeah.
And then I thought Regency had music, but I must be thinking of the other one that looks just like this.
No, it did.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it did.
They probably lost the rights to it for home video. Okay, so here we go. Warner Brothers presents. The IMDb trivia page for this movie is a lot. And
it must be seen to be believed.
Yes, and we're going to talk about it in a moment here because... we're going to watch this fucking space shuttle take off for about 3 minutes.
And once again, Seagal's made it to above the title casting here.
You notice Bogosian is not above the title like Tommy Lee Jones was. Okay, so...
Everett McGill.
Yeah, Everett McGill.
You mean People Under the Stairs wasn't the most embarrassing shit he ever did?
So, Jonathan Banks is in it for a minute and a half. Like, he did not want to do a lot of work. Playmate Sandra Taylor, who I believe was dating Seagal at the time.
Wow.
And Kurtwood Smith with a interesting haircut. Well, it's a Kurtwood Smith bald haircut, but he's got like a little gel tail.
Oh no!
He's got a gel mullet, kind of. Okay, so the first thing we'll talk about, we can wait with the trivia. It's fine. Okay, basically, we've just been assuming that Seagal movies stopped making money, so they stopped making them. But no, that he got caught on picture pawing a 16-year-old girl at the premiere of this. Yeah. His co-star. So
not good.
Not good. Speaking of not good, let's talk about the 1995 CGI. I'm like,
See how wonderful that is.
why
The
is it in
Grazer 1.
slow motion? It's in slow motion because it's going to be
It's in
CGI
space.
and terrible. Oh, is it a
look at
Brian
that.
Grazer? That looks
like
looks like a spider from the end of oh my god.
Right, it looks like a Justice League weapon.
Wow. Okay, still slow
Something that the
motion.
Avengers could take out.
But because they couldn't
There
figure
we
out how
go.
to do slow motion to fast motion.
Oh, and Nick
Mancuso.
Mancuso. Stingray himself. Now, Kurtwood Smith looks like the white Samuel L. Jackson. If you really look at him.
Oh.
And how they never got him to play Brainiac, I'll never know.
95. Would he have been? When was that 70s show? Like 97? Yeah, it's Brenda Bakke.
Yeah. She was somebody who had some heat, and then
yeah,
you didn't hear from her ever again.
I mean, this was one of her last things, and
yeah,
she doesn't have any scenes with Seagal, but that doesn't mean he wasn't good. I was reading something that he auditioned Jenny McCarthy for something. Was that in the trivia?
Yeah, Jenny McCarthy. It was this. Yeah,
for
it was
off-screen nudity, and he still wanted her to strip down. Okay, so this little dude here, wait for this sequence.
All right.
Yep.
Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Hey, dum-dum.
But no, this is going to be, it's a success.
Wow. Look what we can do. We can't find a kid on the back of a milk carton, but we can look at tits from satellite.
Who is that guy? I think he does voices. Oh, is that
I've
Josh
seen him in
Payas?
something else.
No, it's not Josh Payas.
Oh, the first of many cigarettes for Nick Mancuso in there.
I like how
That's the one thing I remember.
Discovered they could do that light effect, and so we've got to use it. Okay, so they're talking about somebody who died by driving himself into a lake. And if you ever watched a TV show in the early 80s, you know that means it's a fake suicide. The person shows up later at the end of the episode.
And they actually could have put that sequence in there.
Right. That could have been the opening titles.
Instead of seeing a slow-mo rocket ship take off.
Especially in 95, because this was the year Apollo 13 came out, and that, along with Jurassic Parks, was one of the sort of proof of concept CGI things that actually worked.
And they also compare this to GoldenEye.
Yes.
Because of the plot of the satellite being misused.
Yeah. Satellites were a big deal. Okay, so it's shot in Denver. That is the clock tower.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah, there I go. My train station's in it in a second. This fucking guy, Royce D.
That's
Applegate.
The guy, Royce D. Applegate, who infamous for kidnapping Lil Sam on Different Strokes. Oh, and out comes the man himself.
Okay, so he's got his hair cut. Okay, this is the last time we see his tummy in a shot like that. The rest of the movie, it'll be obscured.
Right, because they said this was it for him. He was never... he let himself go after this a lot.
I don't even think there's a shot of him standing in Executive Decision that's really him.
No. It's probably all stand-ins. Look at that.
Fake ass photo.
What a family picture.
I know.
I'm just standing there looking pissed.
But already, so in the last one, he liked everybody that he worked with. In this one, they all like him, but he doesn't like them. Like he wasn't palling around.
He's such a loner here.
Yeah.
Lone wolf.
Because it's very much
humor.
Yeah, it's very much a Seagal movie, but not an Under Siege. It's like they didn't learn anything from Under Siege 1.
Because you kind of liked him. He was one of the guys. Here he's just, Casey and Ryback.
Is it her? Is it? Nope, she's Asian. He hasn't seen her since she was 11.
Oh, wow.
So, yes.
And there she is.
While Katherine Heigl's garbage and a very bad actor, it is still really shitty that she worked on this movie with multiple pervs, because it's not just him. Who was I telling the other day?
Huh?
How Alan Thicke dated Christy Swanson when she was like 15.
Yeah, that was...
And it's just like, I wonder why she's so fucked up.
Exactly. So,
I mean, yeah, with Katherine Heigl, you got to realize she was in a movie with Gerard Depardieu before this. Okay, so that's another thing. Sorry, everybody. I watched this morning to prepare because I haven't seen it. We're going to get a lot of shots giving us information about technology that'll come back later. Like, it is a fucking TV movie. Like, it's amazing. And so the way this got made, according to the IMDb trivia page, was they found a bunch of spec scripts and found one that they could turn into an Under Siege movie, had Brian Hegland come in. Oh, there's 26-year-old
Mr. Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut
playing me for a second.
Boobs. Remember the mace.
So I guess Chris Tucker was too busy at this point.
2 years too early, right? Money Talks was 97.
Well, he'd done Friday by this point, I think.
Oh, God. I mean, good thing he's not in it, because he probably would have been problematically funny as opposed to just problematically bad. Like,
I don't think.
I will.
Seagal's temperament probably wouldn't have
that's
been
true.
able to.
That is true. I will die on the Fifth Element hill for Chris Tucker.
Yeah. Peter Green.
The same
playing
year.
Walt Goggins.
The same year he'd be in, speaking of problematic, Usual Suspects.
Wow.
He doesn't even have a name in this movie. None of the bad guys after a certain tier have names. Okay, so train's taken off, and for some fucking reason, really long shot of the train taking off.
Is that CG? Is that a CG train?
No, I think it's just slowed down. They couldn't have done the crowds like that. It's just slowed down.
Does it look like that last shot of Titanic?
They just slowed that shit down. Okay. Multiple questions about this door. Because you can see through the door a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think they pull the curtain before they get busy. So the two captains are having an affair. They're not supposed to be. What's really unfortunate is that this gives Brenda Bakke, like, not the femme fatale part, right? Like, it gives her more of a closer to a Kim Cattrall comedy type, but
yeah,
it falls apart pretty quick. We got a lot of product placement. Yes,
a vixen.
I got to get back to rewatching American Gothic, which is very fucking good.
The old one?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
The special effects are ludicrous and terrible, and I forgot that we let that shit fly in the mid-90s. But
it was good.
It's good. It's like
the show was good. That was one of those.
Yeah.
The show was so good, you overlooked that shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they're stealing these helicopters, and since this is the '90s, they had to actually stage this action scene. This
Henry
guy's in
Kinsey.
it.
Yes, Henry Kinsey.
Okay, Everett McGill. You may be wondering throughout this movie why they hired Everett McGill when he's basically playing Dolph Lundgren for a bit.
Pretty much.
But later on, we will discover the one thing that he really likes doing in this movie.
Other than sneering?
Yeah, it's really bad too.
Sneering and grunting.
Everybody's going to blink while they shoot guns. There's a lot of gun shooting, blinking in this. Like, it feels like it does. It feels like Model by Day or whatever that fucking, was that Fox?
Was that Famke?
Yeah, Famke it was Janssen. The Famke Janssen movie. With Bruce Schellen, I think, or Steven Schellen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, but they stage this whole thing where they fly real helicopters and they have real Hummers. And poor Jeff Murphy's always way too close to it, so it's never that impressive. And so, like, it's this pyrotechnics movie, but you don't get to see the pyrotechnics that well. Okay, here's Seagal meeting his girlfriend at the bar. Oh, do you like his outfit? Because he's going to be wearing that the rest of the movie. That's his action hero outfit.
That's before he went all in with the shaman.
Mm-hmm.
The shaman look. Urban shaman.
Okay.
Okay, that's not Steven Seagal.
You're going to love this. Wait for it. You are going to love. There are some other scenes like that where you can tell it's a stand-in, but not just the stunt scenes. Look at how she's lit, and then look at him getting the Seagal lighting. How does that work?
They gave him the Morticia lights.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We never find out. Spoiler alert, everybody. We never find out what the boy the thing was. Which is too bad. Because in most of these things where it's like the uncle has an issue with the dad, or the dad has an issue with an uncle, it's because the implication is that he's her father and everything else, right? Like he had an affair with his brother's wife and knocked her up. Not this.
Some type of twist towards the end. They drop it and is like, what?
Oh my god. The Seagal. We got to combine Seagal and monologue somehow.
I smite the person that made Katherine Heigl bigger than any of this. I really do. If she wasn't right back to doing this corny shit, she shot herself in the foot.
I don't know. I feel like Grey's Anatomy is a curse. Like,
but anybody that sticks around a show for that long and never leaves.
Well, no, because it got into trouble real quick. Like,
yeah.
Okay, how's she getting that light and he's still getting his
shadow
mood
coming out of
lighting.
The shadows.
Yep. I don't know if those are the. I was kind of bummed because this is the year that they started reusing that CGI helicopter from Batman Forever. And I was really hoping it'd be in this. You will never see another Porter in the rest of this movie.
No.
He's the only one.
He's the only one. Why do I feel like
bad edits?
This is going to be a Millie Bobby Brown role in a couple of years.
That's fine. She's 18 now. I mean, it's better. It's not fine.
There's not a Steven Seagal yet to throw her with, but
Scott Adkins, baby, any day now. Scott Adkins is going to get his shot.
Her teeth scare me. She looks like she has the same teeth as like the xenomorphs from Alien.
This would have been the same year because Brian Hegland wrote. Did he get a credit on Die Hard 3? So I mean, this is like this was this guy's year, and this is uncredited though. None of the passengers make any difference, so that's good. Good on this.
No.
I feel like that girl cracking nuts knows what movie she's in and is unhappy about it. Do you think that dumbwaiter will be important later?
Yeah, that's why they they did the insert shot with the stunt hand. It was 3 shades lighter than Morris Chestnut. Oh no.
He's gonna make a cake.
He's
Wait
gonna
for
make a cake.
Remember in the first one how he had a lot of fun when he cooked?
Okay, he's a little to bring a little bit of that back.
Yeah,
He's
now it's
telling the
over.
he's
Yeah,
telling
the cooks all
the
about
chefs how to make a cake.
See, yeah, fuck
He's
your
telling the
mom
dudes that
was.
cook for a whole train how to make a cake.
It's a microwave cake too, by the way. That's
Right.
it. It's gone. The cake never matters again. Spoiler. There's gonna be a moment where oh, that guy looks familiar. Okay, so dark territory is when the train is out of communication. It's going to take a
Yep.
while. It's going to take till the last 15 minutes for them to get into dark territory. But in the
And
mid
there's
90s, there's Jonathan
what's his
Banks.
face? Jonathan
Yeah.
Banks. Well, cuz
I'm pretty sure he refused to do very much. He's in this scene and then he drives the train and gets to wear a costume and that's about it. He's like he never leaves the cab of the train before the end of the movie.
well, both him and Peter Green are clearly playing henchmen from other movies that they already played.
Oh, just wait till you find out where they all come from. It's so good. It's so fucking silly. Because, like, this is so. If you didn't grow up in for movies in the 90s, you don't. Every movie had um your lone action hero. Because, I mean, Die Hard on a Train has been done since The Lady Vanishes from 1939 is technically Die Hard on a Train. Like every action movie on a train is a Die Hard on a train because they're on a train. But
Silver Street,
Die Hard on a train. Die Hard, Silver Streak in an office building. That's my new thing. Silver Streak in an office building.
Yeah.
Ooh, Wilder Pryor.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, okay. So, but they all were like terrorism movies, and we'll really get to talk about that next time because of executive decision. But that guy.
Oh, this guy.
Okay, this guy in the Carhartt. I'll talk about him later. Some of his characterization later. Okay, there are going to be 3 black people in the movie. They just killed one of them.
Yeah. One's dead. The other one's Morris Chestnut, and the third is a female, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, 4. I wasn't counting the model girl. I'm a bastard. No, there's a guy who actually gets a name with Andy Romano, who's shockingly too good for this. So he told them to get down, and they didn't pay any attention to him while they were having the fight, and they just all died.
And of course, he jumps out of the way. Doesn't try to save anybody.
Okay, and so they're not investigating anybody else because they think there are only 4 cooks. Like that's on the manifest. Yes. Eric
You're villain for the evening, folks.
Okay, let's talk about the casting. So the trivia page unfortunately has 2 different pieces of information. One is that Gary Busey was hired back as the villain with a pay or play deal for almost $1 million. The other trivia point is that John Peters, who at this point had sort of lost his luster and was looking for a new Warner Brothers project, wanted to work on this. And he was going to, but only if Gary Busey was on it. So Seagal got back from vacation and was like, we can't have Gary Busey died in the first one. My question is, was he supposed to be playing Everett McGill's part or Eric Bogosian's? Because it kind of makes sense with the Everett McGill.
But why would he play a henchman again?
Well,
he would have to be the heavy.
You got to wait until you find out what their backstory is. But then,
well, yeah, because he knows McGill too, right?
Mm-hmm. But then Bogosian, this is what he's trained for. Bogosian was like the last person on a long line to take this part. The list on IMDb.
They offered it to everybody.
They offered it to Larry Fishburne in '95.
It was a couple other guys.
Yeah.
Damn. Not Die Hard dude, right?
We can actually find this.
There were some like bigger names.
We can.
There were names where it was you look at the names, it's like no way in fuck would they.
Well, half the fucking budget would have gone to. No, we're not doing it. Well, and if you waited a few years, you could have gotten De Niro to do it. De Niro just pay him enough. All right, trivia. Eric Bogosian's going to be fucking terrible.
It's just playing him again.
Gary Oldman, Larry Fishburne, Julian Sands, Jeff
Goldblum. Yeah.
Julian Sands should have fucking taken this shit and shut his mouth because
he's the only viable one.
Yeah.
The most fun of those would be Goldblum.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been great. That would be
doing this.
Yeah. He never really played a villain after The Fly, though.
Fly?
No. Mr. Frost. I feel like, actually, no, I take that back. He did still play villains until he sort of became Zaddy Jeff Goldblum.
He was Ian Malcolm.
Yeah.
From that point, from a certain point.
Okay, the teddy bear should be a Bugs Bunny.
Right. This is Warner Brothers.
Yeah, it's Warner Brothers. Why isn't there
any of the Looney Tunes?
Oh, it could have been a fucking Mogwai. That would have been awesome. Can you imagine if it had been they filmed it with a Mogwai, Steven Spielberg found out about it? Can you just imagine?
Why the hell is Mogwai and a Steven Seagal movie?
Right. So earlier we sort of implied that Brenda Bakke might be a double agent. Oh, there.
And here we go.
Yep.
Her.
I don't know if she's
fine to be doing this shit.
She doesn't have a line until much, much later.
And it's not even really. Is it even real dialogue?
There's going to be quite a bit of dialogue. There's a lot of looping in this too. Like they don't even do a good job of it, adding in exposition lines.
She's a model or something, probably,
yeah,
right?
She is. She's only got one name in the end credits. Yeah, she's a model.
Wow.
Oh, so he's giving up the code for her.
Now we're going to see how cutthroat she is.
God, he's bad. God, Eric Bogosian is so bad. Oh.
Yeah, because he's kind of playing it like a Batman villain.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only thing he's missing is like face makeup or something. He's the Riddler. Where's his hat?
Very weird Basil Pazadoris music. Basil P music throughout. Though there is going to be the RoboCop
that's
sequence.
RoboCop right there.
This is, yeah.
Yeah, we can build him. He belongs to OCP now.
Was the teddy bear maybe a product placement? Oh shit, that's right. There's some great Apple product placement in this. Like, this is more desperate than a fucking Transformers movie at a certain point. Or like that episode of Medium where they're all going to see the Lord of the Rings.
Oh God.
It was actually perfectly good because it's like Medium was. I stopped watching. I fell off after maybe season 2 or 3, but it was a domestic drama mixed with a paranormal procedural. So like they were planning on going to see the movie as a family, and it seemed more natural than them drinking their favorite, cola. So it was fine. But you also notice that not a lot of things did that after that. Like it was too much. Okay, here's our bad composite shots. And this awesome
Not Seagal.
Dude, that wasn't Seagal. That dude's great. Like,
stunt guy.
Yeah, the stunt guy's great. But I mean, this is basically a lot of the same action ideas as Broken Arrow, and they don't like.
No, it's really lazy Broken Arrow.
Yeah, it's like super lazy Broken Arrow. It's super lazy GoldenEye. Speaking of
that.
Yep, the Grazer won. What did Brian Grazer ever do to show up in this? Oh, right, he was an asshole or whatever. That's right, I forgot. Okay, so
Seagal does Spider-Man.
Yep, that hair.
Look at the look.
Okay. This might be the last time we see the two of them for quite a while. Like, for a Die Hard movie, there's no...
The whole girl gets kneecap.
Yeah, and then disappears. Yeah. Presumably, she got topless later on.
She was posted, like, for no reason whatsoever, get topless. Oh, well, now that they're useless.
Yep.
Damn. Oh, wait, there she goes.
There's a line. Yep, she's got her SAG card. And... Yep. Steven Seagal's in front of a green screen, and he's upset. This dude with a different haircut. What this means is somebody...
And so far, he's failed to save anybody.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything. But he doesn't have the ponytail. We haven't really talked about that, but he doesn't have the ponytail. And that means that they couldn't find a stuntman who's willing to fucking put on a ponytail or something. Like, oh.
Everett McGill could have played a plethora of really good villains, but for some reason he just couldn't.
Oh, I think you'll look at all the dandruff on that keyboard. It looks like one of mine. You'll see why Everett McGill maybe.
Yeah.
Where he got himself,
But at this point, he's already getting up there.
Yeah, at this point he's up there, but he's had Twin Peaks, and he never really capitalized on people liking him after Twin Peaks.
He was good in Silver Bullet.
So yeah, he'd been around.
He was great in fucking Silver Bullet.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? This is a much better control room.
Oh, that's my dude right there.
Yeah, that's the other black guy. Yeah,
Ren T. Brown.
Yeah,
that is the dude, man.
What's he from?
He's been in a lot. Like he's like Hostile Brother from the 80s and 90s, like Loudmouth. He did a lot of TV. He did a lot of early Townsend stuff.
Okay. Yeah, he's got.
Recently, he officiated Paul Mooney's funeral.
Oh,
so he's still around.
Yeah. He gets to be exposition guy.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's fucking hilarious.
Okay. Ready, set,
Oh no!
Yep.
What?
Yep. Do you see?
I hope he leaves that off the sizzle reel. Jeez.
I don't know. When I googled his age, I saw a picture of him without a shirt on, with a snake wrapped around himself.
Oh,
like he's 26 years old. 26 years old. There wasn't a black kid who was 19 who wanted to be a Steven Seagal in the mid 90s.
You know what? I'll tell you this. It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
It could have been Donald Faison, who I can't fucking stand. And he was catching heat around that time. He was in Clueless, Waiting to Exhale. They could have threw him in this.
Oh, explain it to me. God. Eric Bogosian's just not very good.
Well, that's the thing. He loves his douche persona. Like, he could have played this pretty well.
Yeah.
He could have done it because he's not bad. He's just,
well, I don't know if at this point he could have done it yet. I don't. He's only 7 years into this. Like, it usually takes these guys a long time to learn how to act. Oh, there's your Morticia lighting for him.
Right in his eyes. See that?
Dude, you're not going to lose your job. You're the only porter on a giant fucking train.
The hairdressers did right too this time. Like, you could barely see through that peninsula.
Yeah. Think about how many millions went in.
Well, that's where most of the budget went. Like,
oh man.
There we go.
Yep.
Nick Mancuso in what, the 20th cigarette already? Oh, this?
Yeah. This isn't going to matter at all. See, that's kind of the thing about Broken Arrow, is Broken Arrow was the first, made a big deal about being the first one to, the nuke goes off or whatever. And I don't think it probably was the first one, but it was the first mainstream one with actors not Jeff Daniels or something. So, not Jeff Daniels. What's the guy I'm thinking of? Gary Daniels.
Gary Daniel.
So it's like,
oh God, they got not China.
yeah, those are some guys who never learned how to act. Like, oh, the CGI.
Mancuso did another Seagal movie
later.
Yes, he did one of his direct-to-video.
Look at that CGI.
This is so stupid. I hate this shot coming up with them all up in the screen. God, what is that Hackers shot they put there?
Hackers was 96, right?
No, it was before this. Had to be.
I think it was just like, look at that fade. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's so bad.
None of this is a real movie, guys. Like, show us the screen they're looking at all the time. Like,
look at the girl in the back. Looks like she's trying not to laugh.
I mean, some of these people know exactly what they're doing with themselves right now. One of the guys in the background does. Okay, so the other thing is, did they really put coach baggage on the side of trains? Like, which raises the thing. It's for people who are trying to get clues on what's going on by reading, and I don't feel like the Venn diagram on people who do that and people who watch Under Siege 2 are very close. I don't feel like the circles are right next together. You're like a distracted grandma who looks for visual clues a lot. Like, I don't think that's the thing.
What was up with the heroic music?
That's all it's gonna be. Look
If
at
they
his
just played for Seagal, all he did was crawl into a fucking car.
Oh my god! Look at Eric Bogosian's outfit.
That tie, man.
That tie. He's wearing a suit
shirt,
jacket over
the fucking
fucking Wrangler shirt. Like,
it looks like a substitute art teacher
who got sent home really early in the day.
Yeah, he was inappropriate with the teenage
Katherine
girl.
Heigl, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much everybody in this movie. That's what this movie's about. I'm sadly not kidding. Everybody, like,
I mean, that's a denim shirt, dude. What?
I know. I don't.
Oh,
yeah, Andy Romano and Dale Dye.
Yeah. Here to bring some sort of legitimacy to this shit.
Andy Romano's way better than he ought to be. Like,
yeah.
It's a major cash cow. The military never wastes money on fucking weapons of mass destruction they don't get to use.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Otisburg. I also liked how it stopped falling into the sea on the state borders exactly. Like,
yeah.
I'm Kurtwood Smith, and I took the money for this. Money. Has Lance Henriksen ever done a Seagal movie?
That's a good question. Especially now that, he does a lot of direct-to-video shit. That's a really good question.
That's also the kind of thing that doesn't happen anymore because of there's so much. Oh, fuck, here we go. Okay, we'll have to talk about that or I'll forget. He's got his gun, his zip tie, and what else does he need? Is it his knife? No, it's his motherfucking Apple Newton. And he's going to use it for 7 minutes here and show you how to use it. It's a commercial for the Apple Newton in this movie. It's great. I can't believe it. Like, oh, it's got Ethernet on it. Or no, that's the phone because it's a fax machine. I was like, they're not going to power it up, are they? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it took me a second to realize what he was saying. I was like, oh, he's trying to do a Seagal impression.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think this is the only time they do this shot, the lower to upper deck. And it's like one of those major train movie shots. So I don't know why they didn't do more of it.
Yeah, they should have.
I don't know how much of a real train exterior they had for fucking around with. They're going to have the roof later, but okay, see him signing it? That's showing off that the Newton can do that you can write on it. That signature does not appear on the end fax. Oh, okay, we missed this. So he's gonna blow up Washington, D.C. with his laser earthquake maker. And he wants $1 billion from the Chinese and Middle East. And somebody just offered them an extra $100 million to kill his wife on a plane. Okay. Oh, but the line's busy. Our fax can't go through. Oh, no. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. That just happened. Yep.
And he doesn't get killed. He doesn't just get mercy murdered.
He does it through the whole movie.
He survives this shit.
He does it through the whole movie. It feels very 63, 64 Rat Pack. Like, it's very uncomfortable.
You know what? thinking how bad it could get, this could have been made recently, and he would have been Nick Cannon.
Oh yeah. Oh, if Nickelodeon movies had figured MTV Nickelodeon did a crossover movie, an Under Siege remake.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey.
look at Cue Ball here.
I don't know if that's the guy or if it's supposed to make it memorable or what. None of it works.
Cyclops is about to get it.
Oh, come on, hurry up. That's the other thing is it's going to go so slow.
Uh-oh.
Yep. That's a little micro RoboCop music there. You know who's not slow? Steven Seagal. Casey fucking Ryback.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what the?
Did you notice that it hit that thing and then they didn't show the thing blowing up? They cut from the thing being there and the missile on the way to
and it
the
just
explosion. Yeah. In 1995, a regular person could probably duplicate that same special effect. Like,
well, she's really hot. It's too bad this did nothing for her career.
to be fair, it didn't do anything for anybody's career.
But still, though, it's like this is it for her, right? Like, I don't think she did anything.
I don't
like maybe some
know.
videos, probably.
Hold on. Redial in 18 seconds. Yeah, maybe like a TV show. So it's gonna the Newton auto redials the facts. So just so you know, everybody, if you want to order one, you can.
Oh, is this ho ho ho? I have a machine gun now.
No, the almost uncomfortably there will be some decent Die Hard in a blank action at some point. It's not for quite a while. Instead, we
No
get
blood on the carpet.
nope. But Peter Green's not very good at his job, and it's going to be you'll find out why, but they never really super address it.
Wow. Thanks for speaking for the crowd, Seagal. You're useless, son of a bitch, ain't you?
He does not say
Up and saucy.
flick. This might be the last major dialogue Seagal has in the movie. Like, he does not want to talk. It's fucking hilarious.
Well,
what were you saying about him being a Batman villain?
Right. Edward Nigma here.
You fired me. So Speed 2 uses a disgruntled ex-employee bit too, only he's been fired from the cruise ship line. I need to watch that again. The last time I watched it, I still liked Speed 2.
Glenn Plummer's in it.
Glenn Plummer's in it. Jason Patrick's in it. Like, it's an action movie with a guy, a lead who can act. It wasn't
Speed 2. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I feel like you almost need the absurdity of it to cover the fact that Die Hard on a cruise ship is a hard sell. Like,
or maybe you had to replace Sandra Bullock. I don't know.
I don't know. It was also really long. It was like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh my god. Oh.
Well, yeah, because they thought Jan de Bont was going to be the shit, because Twister.
Oh man, I haven't seen that in a long ass time either.
It's rough. It gets rough. Oh. It's very pre Kevin Smith, Quentin Tarantino banter for side characters. Like, it's that weird interim.
I just remember, who's that? Philip Seymour Hoffman and Helen Hunt being super annoying in that movie.
Yeah. This is kind of funny. So yeah, I mean, one of the
Hey,
things
look,
that
he's still on the screen. You see that?
on the side, yeah. I'm sorry, I was too distracted by the wonderful green screen lighting they've got here.
Like when he went black and they showed the reflection, he was still on the screen. Uh, well, this guy, he played this part in another movie.
What's the middle chipmunk? Simon?
No, Simon is the smart one. Yeah,
He's the middle chipmunk.
Simon.
No,
But
not the
Simon was
smart
cool.
one. No, who was
The little one is Theodore.
I can't remember.
Theodore is the chunky one. Simon's the tall, smart one.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That must have been really interesting when Morris Chestnut was sitting with John Singleton for this. During the premiere.
She's got that look on her face like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, kid.
And the scene's over, right? It's not a subplot. She's not Bonnie Bedelia. She's not anybody. She's just like
she could die and
it's not going to affect the story at all. Yeah. Stuntman in the wig. Okay, so Everett McGill's looking for the other guy now. Oh, look, fresh blood.
See, he knows what he's doing.
Well, does he, or is Peter Green just really lazy?
That could be it too.
I think. Okay, so Jonathan Banks. What's so funny is the people of today would only know him as like a award-winning actor from Better Call Saul or whatever. But it's like no, for
years and years he was
this
henchman
guy.
number 2.
He was henchman number 2, and you're like, why does he keep doing this? And it's like Lance Henriksen or even Kurtwood Smith. They just take. They don't give a shit.
After
they just take the money.
He did the same part in Toy Soldiers, like
slow mo. Oh, that's right. Toy Soldiers is weird that it's not like a Warner Brothers movie.
It isn't?
No, it's Columbia.
Huh.
But with like who else is in the Jerry Orbachs.
I gotta watch that.
He just took it's fine. Like
I used to love it.
I did too.
I'm gonna love it even more now, knowing when fucking Will Wheaton gets perished.
What's his face? Die Hard in the School, no less.
Yeah, Die Hard in the
School. Other black guy. 2 more black guys. I'm sorry, I lost count.
That guy,
That's how much longer they're gonna live.
Right, he's got the hat on.
Yeah, I think he's like, oh, do I get to wear the hat? There's some other stuff in this I'm like, did they cut like character for these guys? Oh, look at these composites. God. See, that was like the thing. Oh, that was a bad cut. This is like the thing. This is post True Lies. So like the thing about True Lies in 94 was, and that what really raised the stakes for the Bond movies going forward is True Lies introduced the idea that you were going to do large scale practical action sequences with real stunt people doing dangerous shit, right? Like it's not a big deal anymore because you do it either in CGI or Tom Cruise goes up to space and tries to kill himself. Yeah. But at this point, we had just seen True Lies where they didn't even hide the fact that we're stunt people. You were just supposed to be impressed with the stunt. Like, and that sort of changed the Brosnan. And even
ain't no batshit stunt people no more.
No.
You got a lot of parkour dudes now.
Yeah, and like The parkour thing's fine, but you can only watch it once. Like,
yeah.
And they've never done. They didn't do a parkour Catwoman in either of them, did they? That would actually make sense. Yeah.
Okay. Catwoman, Daredevil.
We just missed that.
Spider-Man. They could have done that just for all of those.
Shot in the face, and nothing happened to his skull. He just had two. This guy,
just right in the face,
left over from 1988.
Right.
He's a bully from a fucking USA Up All Night movie.
Hunk. Oh
shit. We are actually almost halfway through this. I thought this was going to go.
It's not a long movie.
No, it's okay. Hold on. All right. He got shot. See that
speed up?
Speed up, slow mo. Where's Steven Seagal? He's gone. That is not a good way to hold on to that radio, Peter Green. No. Henchman number 1. He's henchman number 1. That other guy in the hat's henchman number 2. And the little racist one's henchman number 3. Oh, spoiler alert, folks. Oh no, he's dead. We cut the shot of her gripping her Navy Cross, though. Probably because it was centered on her 15-year-old boobs. And they were like, "Ooh, we should probably cut that." Blood going under and another, I think, jump cutty type. Yeah, there's no way that's where Seagal, that bar should have been in that other shot. What was he doing downstairs? What were you doing on the roof, Hans? Another cigarette for Nick Mancuso.
Number, what, 87?
He's a gun nut who runs a fucking domestic terrorist camp. That's what the story is. Everett McGill runs a domestic terrorist camp somewhere in the South, and all those fucking guys are his society dropout bros. So like, they're not trained in like, they're going to talk about them being trained, but they don't like imply that they're trained. But it also sets him up as this like dipshit who just happens to be played by Everett McGill. It's like Mike Pence, I think. Okay, here, watch the facts here. Where's Casey's fucking signature? It's not on there. His signature was not on the fax. I would have returned my Apple Newton. Okay. That's the end of the gunshot. It doesn't impair him later. He got shot through and through. The bullet's not in there. He'll be fine afterwards. Okay, this is pretty funny.
Steven Seagal. The bullet hole's not even there.
No. Well, yeah, because, that's not a bullet. So this is implying there might be some action in Dark Territory. There won't be any.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yep.
Casey fucking Ryback.
So that dude's Peter Green's a dropout from Fort Bragg.
Yeah, he sucks. Oh! He slapped him like a straight up bitch.
I mean, he should have stopped telling Jada Pinkett Smith jokes a long time ago. Like, when she turned him down for a date, he got to do it in one set.
Right.
Maybe one show, then he had to stop with it.
He got wowed by the spirit of Will Smith.
He's been doing it for 35 years or whatever. Like, no, it's too long. 25 years is too long, dude. Get over it. Go get Rihanna to call you her weird uncle again. Like,
all right. Here he is climbing. This is actually Seagal, which means this is probably that had to have been the train is not moving.
The train's not moving. This was when they got to use the train. They're not. I don't think they get to use the train at night. I love how you've got this mix of like henchmen from Swamp Thing 1 and Peter Green and fucking Everett McGill. Like, okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why couldn't they...
I was like, does he die right now? It'd be better for him if he just died right now.
The only thing he's missing is a Yazzle balls, you know?
Oh, because at best, he's just going to have an inappropriate relationship with a child. Like, no.
Yeah. Well, there are enough back there.
He got a, see, no signature. No signature.
At all.
You saw him sign it. It's not there, folks. Defective product. Oh my God. How did they not get, like, oh, it was the mid-90s. Dennis Franz wouldn't even do this movie.
No. He was super busy at the time.
Yeah. I don't think we can explain Dennis Franz in the remaining runtime of this movie, folks, but for a brief period in the mid-90s, he was a sex symbol.
It was frightening.
Nobody understood it, and nobody acknowledged it after it was over.
Well, there are a lot of housewives that like NYPD Blue.
And it was before the internet. It was early internet, so the stuff didn't survive. Okay, this shit, the MacGyver shit, I don't think it's Seagal in most of these shots.
No, anything you don't see his face.
But I think they knew it because they're going to do one with his face. And I think they're just trying to, they were like, no, Steven, it'll be fine. You just have to do the one to tie it all together.
Bruh, shut up.
What do I get on some action?
Oh, God. Just wait till you hear him call him a hero. Because Nick Cuso lighting Larry
with another cigarette, just lighting up another one.
Okay, so he's calling home to tell his wife to get out of town. Now, he was trying to pick up on Brenda Bakke yesterday. So.
Right.
He's Nick Mancuso. Hey, he's nervous now. He's nervously smoking.
Don't tell anyone.
I don't think there's ever been...
She's bad without even saying anything.
I don't think there's ever been another hostage movie that has had so little interest in the hostages. Like...
Right, because any of them could die, and...
Oh. She just gave him Morris Chestnut's name. Which I didn't know until I was reading the end credits, because I didn't realize Morris Chestnut had a name. The deadheading thing's cute, though. That was probably Brian Hegland. Though it's co-written by Matt Reeves, of course, who I believe is the guy who does The Batman. Pepper spray for you civilians.
Panaka. Ooh.
See, can't you just see that as Gary Busey?
Well, his teeth, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, she got shot in the kneecap. Oh.
It's like a detonator. Okay. Some of the thing about Steven Seagal movies pacing is that since he can't lose fights, it really screws up going from the second to third act. So instead, we're going to get a surprisingly inventive way of hurrying the movie along. That dude's from Swamp Thing 1.
Oh, wow.
So we have to believe that Casey Ryback programmed "You're Fucked" into the pager.
Oh, you...
Okay.
They had to speed it up for Seagal to run down the stairs.
2 fire guys, right? We can do 2 fire guys in our fucking movie, you guys. Don't even say shit. 2 fire guys. Morris Chestnut, dumbwaiter, stole the CD. He's not using the AC ducts is the other thing. Oh, wow. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's fucking hilarious. Okay. The flare finally comes back. 3rd fire guy who falls out of the train. Die Hard-esque elevator shot, but it's just a dumbwaiter. And he's got the CD. Did they cut some scene where the guy didn't want to go down more? But look at, okay, so now we're getting bad Seagal action, and it's not even Seagal's fault. Jeff Murphy.
They have to show him do some type of Aikido.
Yeah, because Jeff Murphy does not know how to shoot this shit. It's really, the train thing, he just does not seem to get it. Okay, this is fucking hilarious. Okay, pay attention to that pickup truck.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so unlike Die Hard on a plane, though also not, you can't just stop the plane usually.
No.
But on the train, everybody can jump off the train. The way they bump into each other like it's the Three Stooges.
Oh.
I think that's CGI.
That might have been.
Or I think it was CGI.
But it couldn't have been that good. Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah. Steven
landed
Seagal
a lost shot.
climbing up.
Like some shit from Land of the Lost.
Not Steven Seagal. Also not Steven Seagal. Also not Steven Seagal. Now we're back to Steven Seagal. Not Steven Seagal. He's less believable doing this than William Shatner was in 5.
Oh, God, yeah. For real.
Uh-huh.
Oh, stupid.
Yep. Okay, so now he runs under the train. Oh, there's a dumbwaiter. Mo, go get the porter. Larry, go get the porter.
Yeah, how long can you hang there, Steven?
Oh,
huh?
Yes.
How long can you hang there, buddy?
The porter thing is also going to be...
Oh, yeah, the porter. He gets the Die Hard line or some shit.
Yeah, but it's... So they can't shoot anybody because they might have the CD. And this is the first time they found out the porter's working with them. Peter Green is not helping. He's just standing there smoking a cigarette. And these are just the...
Oh, God. Well, there's Dennis Franz.
Yeah. See the CD. Ah, good stunt. Right?
Oh.
slow motion to show us a bloody fucking Chicago guy with a broken nose.
How did he not just put a bullet in Peter Green for being a lazy ass?
He's got to be alive later. Look at that shot. That Superman 4 shot. Fucking Mariel Hemingway falling through space.
Space.
All right. I don't know if I remembered this from the first time I saw it, but the second that guy showed up on the screen, I was like, that guy's a piece of shit, right? Like, that's the punchline. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Only gets to shoot him in the shoulder, too. Like, oh.
Who is that guy?
Some like stunt man who acts or something like.
He's been in other stuff.
I thought it was another guy who looks like that and wears the hat all the time, but it's not that guy.
Get the machine gun, dummy.
Oh, oh, oh. Do we?
How is that rope holding Seagal's weight? I'll never know.
You notice you haven't seen his belly this whole movie since that one shot. Like,
no.
They saw it in dailies, and he's like, could we reshoot that? And he's like, I want $7 million to reshoot that. And they were like, no, Steven, you only got to shoot in Denver for 2 days. Oh, look at Eric Bogosian realizing that he lost some acquaintance over this fucking choice.
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Seagal just is. We didn't have the shot of him watching the train going away. Like, okay. So they're promising the movie will be over in 20 minutes, which it will not be. But close.
No.
But close. No, I don't think makeup was expecting HD resolution on Kurtwood Smith's eyebrows. There's some Seagal running for you. Yes. It takes place in the A-Team universe where every car is ready to be hot-wired.
He didn't even just look into the truck at all.
Nope.
To see if there were keys or.
Nope.
Damn, he's just now on the phone with somebody?
Yeah. He's fucking useless, I'm telling you.
God. They should have showed him doing this during the end credits.
Leaving a message where they're all celebrating. That would have been great. Oh, he's on hold with the.
Yeah. Like, come on, stop playing on his phone. Casey fucking Ryback?
This is way too good of acting for Andy Romano for this scene. Like, yeah.
Really? And they all fit in that one car?
Yep. Because they haven't killed any hostages. It's a movie with no dead hostages. They haven't killed
anybody.
The two captains, but that's different.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get some bad CGI on those planes. Just be ready for it.
Oh, is this? Oh shit! Is this Morris Chestnut versus Peter Green?
No. Oh shit! Yes, it is. And it gets uncomfortable too because Peter Green's established he knows he's the porter, but then he calls him a busboy later. So it's like, charming. Okay, here. This is why Everett McGill doesn't get work. Yeah, that's why he doesn't get work.
But that looks real.
Yeah.
What the easy?
They were like, Everett McGill, go over and be psychosexual with the 15-year-old girl and see what she does. Oh, ha ha.
Hey, you know who I didn't notice got killed? Henry Kingi totally disappeared.
He's not dead yet.
He's not dead yet?
No, I don't think so. Once people start dying in this, I think it's... I feel like he goes through a bunch. I don't know. We got 25 minutes of this shit.
Finally. Okay. Come on.
Hold on. Wait for it. This is...
Oh.
Yep. And then the...
Wow.
Yep. Yep. So you see, folks, this is why they thought Hard Target was going to be enough. Yeah. Yep. You see that? You like that?
That was so bad.
You like that? You like that fucking Lois and Clark level of composite? Not even Lois and Clark level? Lois and Clark actually might have been, Dean Cain, piece of shit, might have been why they started using green screens, I think.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't do blue.
They exploited the shit out of that on that show.
I need to watch Laws of Gravity again because I don't remember if he's actually any good. Because this is all he ever did with the rest of his career.
Oh, Peter Green?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
I always wondered what happened to him.
This is it. This is all he does. He does this. He probably did this in a... What's it called? Bill and Ted Go to Hollywood. No, not Bill and Ted. Jay and Silent Bob Go Hollywood. He was probably in it doing this. Like, this is all he does.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for the next 4 years, and then he stopped getting work. But, like, he never skyrocketed with Bruckheimer and all those guys.
No,
like
he never ascended like that.
No. How do you fuck up that surprise? Like,
that Ritz cracker crunch.
For a second, I thought they were doing a Die Hard thing, but they're not.
See,
they're just...
Boyzian is dressed like he always is dressed. Didn't he wear that in talk radio?
No, he wore a leather jacket in talk radio because he was very cool. That I haven't seen it forever either.
Have you seen what is it? Special Effects?
That
one is
that?
Yes, he's the heavy, and that's the one where I guess that got him the fucking notoriety. It's not bad. It's shitty Coen movie, but
yeah. Every Larry Cohen movie is probably worth watching. Every Larry Cohen movie of the 80s is probably worth watching once.
No, you gotta watch. I'm surprised you haven't seen Special Effects.
It's on my list. I just haven't seen it. Yeah. You know what's actually good is The Ambulance with Eric Roberts. That's actually good.
Yeah, I remember that. That is good. But the actress in Special Effects is really good. Yeah. Isn't it though?
Thank goodness Seagal took that guidebook.
We are going to rescue these hostages. Oh, he's got the mean look.
Mm-hmm. But he never gets very mean.
Yeah,
this
he doesn't
guy,
get too mad.
I feel like that guy's familiar, and I feel like he's sad that he's in this movie.
He's got that Steve Carell season 1 Office hair.
Yeah, when he was still an asshole. All right, yeah, so they're trying to eliminate all of the satellites that can't be in range in time. So that's what was going on with that.
How much you want to bet if this was Paramount, they would have connected that computer guy to Sulu?
Oh, shit. Did it have to be Paramount? Remember, Crimson Tide sort of established the idea we were going to pop culture. Oh, God. That's a Swamp Thing 2 stuntman. Or stealths.
Casey fucking Ryback. Oh. Oh.
And they're going to run the train into another train, and that'll kill all the hostages while the bad guys get away. There's the rest of your Die Hard setup. Finally revealed now.
Yeah, this is their failsafe.
Oh, turbulence.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so...
Wait, what the fuck?
Yep, it's just some other chick who's in this movie for
in
Steven
the bathroom
Seagal
doing her makeup.
To have a cleavage interaction with.
Doing her makeup during a hostage
situation. Yeah.
What the...
Okay, he just said if he fucking saves Miss Tessmacher, he won't have time to be able to shoot Washington in 20 minutes, which is the whole gimmick. And the satellite will have to go around the fucking planet again, which should not take 3 minutes.
Yeah, those close-ups are really disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, got one of your guys again. Some more people Steven Seagal failed to save.
Yep. Notice we didn't meet any of the pilots in this, really. Okay, but no, now we're done. He's fucking killing everybody. I couldn't believe that guy just dies off.
Yeah.
Because he had, like, dialogue.
There's Henry Kenji.
Okay. He's about to go.
Yeah. He gets it from the back. Oh,
other black dude. Saves right Morris Chestnut in front of the fucking green screen. This is...
Oh, he's going to fight this guy, right?
Or something. No.
Oh, dude's got... Oh, wait, there's Henry Kenji.
Yep. Look out the fucking windows. Like, this is an episode. Magnum PI had better composites on train episodes. Like, come on.
Well, Magnum was Universal.
We forget. Superman.
Oh, there goes. Now goes Henry Kenji.
Superman 1 through 3 were not Warner Brothers in-house special effects.
Right.
Neither was 4, but still. Okay, that's cool.
Damn.
That's fucking cool. Good job. But then they ruined it by having everybody talk. But, like, yeah, that's a good idea. You can just do the Robin Hood's arrow to the tree, and then when it hits the tree, that's when you have the model and the shit blow up in real life. It's cool. I don't know when Casey Ryback learned it was him. Maybe he saw him earlier.
Probably.
Okay. So those are the trains heading each other. Now we're cutting to them arguing. Okay, pay attention because we're going to learn some things we need for later. That guy reminds me of Randy Couture or whatever his name is.
Couture, yeah, he does look like him.
But less likable. I like that guy in The Expendables.
Yeah, he was good in Expendables.
See, this is before they understood that, I don't know, no, because they did try to make wrestlers into movie. What am I fucking talking about, Mr. T? Never mind. That's the same kind of skill set for this. Okay, here. You're the hero, Steven Seagal. You're the hero.
That's so bad.
The only way this could be better is if he were an underprivileged youth in a train program. Why isn't Casey Ryback he's just a chef on the train?
That would have made more sense,
That would have been awesome. You could have had a pre-existing relationship with all the characters.
But then they would have known he was on a train.
No, because they didn't know Bobby Zacks or whatever his name is on the train. So their list doesn't have... Manifest. Yeah, it's not on the manifest or something. Yeah. Casey Ryback could be deadheading.
Well, it's a Seagal movie, man.
I know. I'm sorry. It's Under Siege 2. Okay, Under Siege is a real movie.
Under Siege 2. Yeah.
Under Siege 2 ought to be a real movie too. Weekend at Bernie's 2. No, wait, no, it's fun. This is a Weekend at Bernie's 2 level sequel. Like,
oh no, look at that.
Yep.
That's some Superboy outline in there.
Listen to this music. Okay, so now his big scene's going to be fighting a girl.
And she's laughing as she's doing it, right?
Oh, but that's the move Katherine Heigl showed him. Oh. And yeah.
Uh-oh, here we go. Dun dun dun.
Oh my God.
That guy was like a stuntman dude, I think.
Oh, look at this. How obvious.
This is amateur night.
Yeah. That's not how you MacGyver.
What jackass set this up?
Okay, now the teddy bear gets shot up. That's it for the fucking teddy bear. It never makes any difference again. This guy looks familiar.
And it's Mario Lopez.
No, it's not. It's like Kevin Corrigan, but it can't be. Look at him. Look at that fucking hair. It looks like Kevin Corrigan.
Oh, yeah, the hair. Yeah.
Because we're now into the people. Geez. Yeah, we're now into the people who he's going to take a while to kill.
Because now he gets to fight.
Yeah. Except we don't shoot it at all to showcase the martial arts anymore. It's fucking incredible. Like, Van Damme movies know to show the martial arts guy doing martial arts. Okay. I feel like we cut a scene where Eric Bogosian confronted him about his vendetta or whatever's going on.
He got assaulted. Look at him.
Yeah.
He looked like he got ravaged.
So his tie is undone. Cut something. Yeah.
They cut some deliverance action.
His tie is undone. Yeah. This is
He looks kind of. He got something tore up back there in front of Katherine Heigl. Everett McGill had a little fun before all this went down.
I mean, there's a 33% chance that that's what they cut. There's a 30, like this fucking movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pick one. Little shithead.
Come on, Simon.
Okay, is this going to be important in any way? Our repeat CGI shot? Let's wait and find out. Mm-hmm.
Now him versus Stephen Lang.
Dun, dun, dun. This thing's got the fucking zoom in shots out of I don't even know what.
Old 70s sitcom.
Well, this
God,
seems like it should be a fucking spaghetti western type thing, but it's not.
No.
But the RoboCop music's coming up in a second. You know who would have done a better job with it and somehow been less creepy is Stephen Lang.
Yeah, he would have been. Wow.
Because like Party Crasher, you know, he's
Party
one
Crasher
of those,
was over the top.
Yeah.
This would have been a little a step up from that. It's visually, he looks just like him almost. He would have been around the same right age too. I mean,
yeah, I mean, Stephen Lang was doing this type of part back then.
Right, he was doing this.
He wasn't. I mean, Everett McGill is a name of sorts, so I can see them doing that. Like, it's a weird choice. Stephen Lang's a bit more on the nose.
Uh-oh.
Yep. And what lays in the balance? And they're fencing. They're fencing. Okay.
I do like that. Fuck, you ruined my coat. You should have took it off before you started fighting, jackass.
That's the thing is, Steven Seagal, we don't see any, like, it's all from Miguel's perspective. Because Steven Seagal's fucking with him. Like, I'm like...
Seagal is being covered like a pregnant woman.
Well, that's because of the belly. But I'm just like, no, dude, we know Steven Seagal can kick this guy's fucking ass. He hasn't done anything in the whole movie. Like...
Right.
I mean, that's the thing is, Steven Seagal can kick all these guys' asses. That's the point. Okay, here we go. RoboCop.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Boom. There we go.
Yep, and there you go. It's done, right? He just fucking beats the shit out of him. It's just like, this was the big fight? Like, what the fuck? So if it had been Gary Busey, there could have been more to it, right? Because Gary Busey's targeting his niece or whatever, right? Like,
yeah.
But no, instead, it's fucking just this guy who's like getting his ass kicked in one of the worst action scenes in a movie.
Yeah, because it's too close.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? It's a lot of blocking. A lot.
Seagal wasn't willing to do very much.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Oh, the speed ups are killing me.
The speed ups, the fucking the jump cuts with the butcher knife.
Yeah.
Yep, that same shot being used 4 times. That's Stuntman. Yeah.
Good.
But I mean, if it had been Dolph, that would have been a fight. Or no, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have been a fight. Not in this movie, but it could have been.
He had the cheesy line too. He should have said, "I hope they weren't triplets." Oh, yeah, he thinks he's getting away, huh?
Yeah, he thinks he's getting away. And why is this in the movie? Like, that's not a good point for a commercial break. All right. He just shoved her. What the fuck?
Right, get out the damn way.
Where's that bartender?
Right, what happened to her?
She showed me her tits. Oh, God, she did. Okay. My ghost satellites. I feel like we should have established that Seagal understood how this works better. Because, yeah. See?
Okay, now here we go
smart,
with this.
But he's not that smart.
Whoa, look at that. Wait, Jonathan Banks was still alive?
Yeah, Jonathan Banks was still alive and just like looking at the camera. Slow-mo repeat frame on Eric Bogosian. Solid model stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Not great. This is...
Here comes the trailer shot.
That was a CGI train there. Look at that fucking garbage. Ugh. You thought the special effects in Daylight were bad? See Under Siege 2. Good explosions on the set there. Not Seagal running, because he wasn't doing the hands. They didn't make Katherine Heigl do... Oh, wow, that was a bad CGI train.
Yeah, that was a bad CG train.
Wow. Whoa!
Thomas the Tank Engine looking shit. What?
Yep. Look who it is. Does he even know he's on there? Like, Seagal hasn't even acknowledged that he knows that fucking Eric Bogosian's hanging on.
Oh, no. Look at that. Oh, right.
Yep.
He falls into a ball of fire.
Yep. Because they weren't willing to pay for that shit. Not willing to pay for that shit. Slow motion helicopter composite shot. Everybody gets Morticia lighting.
Oh, that lovable scamp. Morris Chestnut.
You know Steven Seagal was like, they'll be back with me in Under Siege 3.
This time he'll be played by Omar Gooding.
All right. They're at the father's gravesite. We get no idea why they weren't talking, and she doesn't have a fucking teddy bear again. So the teddy bear meant nothing. Ever.
But she's still got the cross means more.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my God.
Yep. Bet you didn't know you'd wish Steven Seagal was singing this.
No. Oh God.
Uh-huh. This is where I stopped it. I couldn't handle it. A FIFA, female merc. Dale
right, she didn't get a real name.
Colonel Darza. Colonel Darza, who what's his face called? Captain. Ren T. Brown.
Captain number 1.
Williams was actually his name.
Huh.
Yeah. Based on characters created by J.F. Lawton.
J.F. Lawton. Oh God! What?
Yeah.
What is this shit?
I don't know how much. Oh wow! We got 2 more minutes of it.
Oh.
Oh. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. A gospel about Steven Seagal.
This.
Wait a second.
This is like soul music if aliens made soul music.
There's a not zero chance Seagal's got a co-writer credit on it. Fingers crossed. I
he at least played guitar already. On it, didn't he?
Oh, the computer graphics people. Rick Merkant. Nope, that's Railroad Safety and Operations Consultant. Mo Henry cut the negatives. Pacific Title. They've both done better work.
But Jesus, what the fuck?
It's not gonna end.
Jesus! What is this shit? No. Just the exodus of people getting out of the theater.
He wrote it.
Oh, written and produced. Oh no.
Yes.
Performed by Greg Allman. Oh wow.
Oh.
Yuck.
So
After the train. Yes, bro.
Oh, why didn't they do a We Are the World for that? Oh.
I want to know if he performs this at his own shows.
Oh my God, in his native Russian. Oh my God. I've never watched this far. Please, can we fade to a Casey Ryback will return? Casey fucking Ryback will return. Oh, shit.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh, I could see that though. I could see that. Because they've got that Reacher show on Amazon. They could do a fucking Casey effing Ryback HBO Max show. Who owns Casey Ryback? It can't be Seagal.
I don't know.
Because if he did, he would have made another one.
Right, he kept saying he was trying to get another one made.
Yeah, I feel like the whole like moving to Russia thing at this point is probably going to dampen any major studio from wanting to work with him. I feel like
he can make a fake one.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
He can make a fake one and pretend he can shoot it over there and pretend it's America.
That'd be awesome. I'm down for that. Putin
like
could
all
cameo.
His movies.
It'd be great.
Instead of doing those, like every single one of his movies, he's from America, but he just so happens to be over there or some dumb shit.
Okay, so Under Siege 2 was
bullshit.
Is it the worst Seagal movie? I think it could be.
It's the worst up till this point.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because, like, I mean, Out for Justice was 10 minutes shorter than this. And, what's it called? The last one was not this bad. The last one had real pyrotechnics and not terrible CG. So, yeah, it is like...
what's the...
Saving the Planet, Captain Planet. I can't remember. We just watched it. On Deadly Ground.
On Deadly Ground.
On Deadly
on Deadly Justice.
So that should have dropped his whole thing and instead had him be Gino Felino back for another adventure. So next time, this is it. This is our last real Seagal movie. Executive decision next, and that will...
And we hate to disappoint anybody who really wanted to see Gunner Man, The Patriot, Fire Down Below, any of those shitty ass movies.
No, we're not. We're done.
We got to close it up. We keep going down this rabbit hole.
There's only so far we can go.
We may never come back.
Yeah. Steven Seagal makes 3 movies a year in and they're all 72 minutes long, and he's all in all of them for like what 12 minutes. So no, we can't keep going.
At least
we can't keep going. What else to say about Under Siege? I don't remember. I mean, the last time I knew it was this bad, but we didn't see it in the theater, so I saw it on video maybe, and I don't remember it being the worst thing. But I was also a teenage boy, and this is a movie very much for HBO. Teenage boys.
I don't think I rented it, but I think I saw it on HBO when it came out, when it dropped on there.
Teenage boys and sexual predators in their 40s is what this movie's for. Okay, and 50s. I don't know how old Everett McGill was, but yeah, That's why I didn't get another job, because somebody was like, we talked to the focus group, and no, we aren't going to be hiring Everett McGill for.
The creep factor was just a little too high.
A little too high in the wrong way. You can only do that's what the problem with this movie is. It's the creep factor in the wrong way. Like, yeah. I don't know. That's it. I got nothing else.
We need to wash our hands of this one, because
when Katherine Heigl gets done with her 27 film adaptation of that book series, we'll do those. All right, folks, we'll be back with real movie stars, real Academy Award winners, possibly at the time and certainly afterwards, and back when we all still liked Stuart Baird for one movie.
Yeah, we'll be saying farewell to this pudgy karate man.
Farewell, Sensei Seagal. Farewell.
Sensei Seagal, farewell. Good night, everybody.